to this episode of So Much Genergy. It's me, Jenny McKinney, and I'm here with Jeff Jones in the hotel again. Almost out of
Still,
Texas.
almost out, Chad. I'm only here
Almost.
for 2 more days.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
and it's
it.
hot. It's
It
hot
is hot.
there.
It's like 85 here. It's been
Oh,
a pretty consistent 85.
yeah, that is hot.
That is.
That's
It's a
hot.
it's a it's a real. I did not realize this. I don't know if I mentioned this a few weeks ago, but like Texas, it's like a wet heat. It is not a dry heat like Nevada.
Oh, then they're always like, oh, it's fine. It's a dry heat. And you're like,
This is
no, this is
not a dry
humid.
heat.
This
This
is
is
like
humid
sweat your
and
balls.
yes, it's wet. It's a
Yeah.
wet heat.
Oh,
I did not expect that this far south.
yeah. No, 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 no. All right, Jeffy. So I was sharing last week. We talked about the monks last week.
Oh
Got some.
yes.
I've had some feedback on that. People were cracking up about the little snippet I shared with the flip flop getting flip flopped in the head. Which was that was so stupid funny. Um,
Oh, when they were blessing you with their
yeah, when I
pow.
almost touched the monk and I was not supposed to, but so I have some funny stories this week. So I ran into one of my friends at the gym and we somehow get talking about animals at home, right? And she tells me how she had uh lost some chickens and she was going to get more chickens.
She should.
Yeah. And so I was like, "Oh, that's super fun." And she was saying how she has goats and she's very excited
Oh
about these
yeah.
goats, right? And
We
she's like,
talked about getting a goat
"Did you?"
before. Yeah.
Yeah. So she got these fat goats and we were laughing so hard. She's like, "Well, I started with a white and a brown one." And, because she's like, "Well, we wanted some diversity." She's like, "Not really. It just happened to have a brown and a white one." And then she said, all of a sudden, one day, her husband messages her and says, "Seriously, Heather?" And she's at work and she's like, "Seriously, what?" And he's like, "You had a goat delivered?" And she's like, "What are you talking about?" And she said he watched a guy in a black truck just back up to their goat gate and drop off a black goat. And she's like, "Tyler, I did not have a goat DoorDashed to the house." Right?
Somebody just showed up and dropped off a
Yeah.
goat.
So come to find out, she called her friends, like, "Hey man, did anybody get rid of their goat? Like they just dropped this goat off at our house." Come to find out, her dad, like a year or a year and a half ago, told a guy that, "Hey, if you ever get rid of your goat, just bring it over to my daughter's house and she'll take it." And he did, like a year later. But can you
Mm,
just imagine being mad at your goat? Like, dude, that's it. You have rammed me in the leg for the last time.
that's
You're
it.
out of here.
Yeah.
Not only that, like, what if the goats didn't get along and like you put them in the pen together and then they're all headbutting each
What if
other?
her husband didn't see somebody drop it off and they just come home and there's a third goat,
Yeah,
full grown?
right.
And if that guy had it for over a year or more, then that goat's an older goat.
Yeah.
Old goat.
What the?
I will say though, we had a number of people because we had chickens just stop
Yeah.
and catch us on the front porch if I'm out there smoking or doing yard work or whatever,
Yeah.
and ask us if we wanted more chickens.
Oh
You know what I
wow.
mean?
Yeah.
And we always said no because we tried to always get a group of them as
Oh,
young
together.
as yeah, little baby chicks
Yeah.
or as
Just like siblings.
what are they called? Yeah, there's a name for them when they're teenage chickens.
Oh.
I just was gonna say it.
Oh, I don't know.
Pullets.
Pullets.
Yeah, when they're teenage chicken, they're pullets.
Oh, okay.
So you get them when they're pullets. You can get like a group of them. That way they know each other. They grew up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
just to introduce a random chicken or even a group of chickens, they're gonna separate like
Oh.
cliques.
Oh. Just
You know
like
what
teenagers do in
they
school.
do, and there's a hierarchy amongst chickens. Like those
Whoa.
new chickens will get the crap pecked out of them by the existing
Oh.
chickens, so that
Yeah.
they know this is our house, this is our
Oh.
roost. You follow us.
So you can't really get chickens until something happens to the other ones.
Yes,
Like you would
that's
have to
why.
get them as a.
Yeah, like three or
Oh.
four times we would get like 8 to 12 chicks
Yeah.
or pullets because that way they grow up with
Yeah.
siblings
Yeah.
more or less.
Yeah. I got you.
But there was a number of times I tried to get the wife to get a goat, or I always wanted a pig, but like a pig that like could come in the house.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like
Like a
he would,
pet.
like a pet, like a dog.
Yeah.
He'd just hang out in the living room with us and
Right.
stuff. And she wouldn't go for the pig. She almost went for the goat a few times, but she was holding out for a donkey.
Oh,
And we
could
had
you
a
do a mini donkey?
I would do any type of donkey. I even told her that. And the person across from my best friend's house, Jay, person across the street from him, is
Yeah.
a lady who has a farm and who rescues in donkeys. And she has two of her own. But when we go over there, sit on his front porch, there's usually minimum 4 or 5 out running in the yard
Uh-huh.
across the street. And they laugh. When they laugh, you cannot help but laugh. And
Yeah.
they're like 200 yards away. But when you hear them,
Yeah. Yeah.
you cannot help but just
Can you
laugh.
imagine? I mean, and you're in a neighborhood, right? Like you're in close yards.
Oh,
You
now
got
we
to,
are, but like this was before.
yeah. But I'm just saying, like, can you imagine having a mini donkey in your yard now? Like,
Dude, like I live near the city now, like my yard, little tiny backyard, having a
yeah.
donkey in there would be hilarious.
It'd be
I
hilarious, but your neighbors, I don't think they would think that's funny.
No, and we also looked into getting ducks and turkeys,
Oh, yeah.
but again, kind of the same thing with the chickens. You can't just go and introduce a
Oh, just
turkey.
a oneer.
Yeah, you can't.
Ah,
They
okay.
won't
It's
accept
got to
them.
be a group.
Yeah, and we didn't want to get a turkey that like the chickens were going to get aggressive towards and treat him
Oh,
like crap just because he
yeah.
was a turkey. So I
Shoot.
did a lot of work just trying to lure wild turkeys just to hang out in our yard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you have to throw a lot of acorns around. You got to have a lot of brush and under stuff for them
Oh,
to get under.
yeah.
But mostly acorns and nuts. You got to put them all around the perimeter of your yard to get lure turkeys in.
Oh,
So I would do that a lot, and it worked. I mean,
yeah.
I didn't get to claim any of them, but they were cool just to just to
Just
see
see
them.
hanging out. Yeah. Well, speaking of mixing things together, uh, kind of like meatloaf, right? The
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 singer.
the no, but I did want to talk about the singer because you shared that Bat Out of
Oh,
Hell musical is coming to Detroit, and you were very excited.
Jen, like 2 years ago, I told you I was auditioning for a Bat Out of the Hell musical. And I was joking at the
Yeah.
time. Lo and behold, I get up today, look at my news feed,
Yep.
boom, Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell, the musical is coming. I
And
can't even
isn't
make
it
that
coming to
up.
Detroit?
I believe so, yes. That's why it
Yeah.
came across my feed.
Oh my God. I
Oh,
know
now
you
you
were.
got me thinking Detroit or Houston. I don't know where my feed was local to.
Oh shoot.
I need to look at that.
Yeah, you got better check that out. So if anybody's interested, we can maybe put a link in here and figure out if you need to be seeing the Bat Out of Hell. If you're a
The
meatloaf
musical.
lover.
If you like
I was trying to be serious talking about that at lunch today. That was so
Oh
stupid.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah.
Cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Stupid. Oh man, Jeffy, how do you feel like when you're adulting? What makes you feel like you're like adulting or made it or what's the thing?
Like, what do you mean? What makes me feel like an adult?
Yeah, like when you're like that's it. We did it. Like buying a
Uh,
house, getting
yeah, I would
appliances
say
or
absolutely buying a house again,
yeah.
buying a nicer vehicle.
Yeah.
I think it's the other things too, like being able to help my kid with schooling, like
Oh yeah,
college,
yeah, yeah.
or buying. I bought both of my kids their first vehicles,
Yeah.
which weren't anything new. They were, I think, a 2009 and a 2010 vehicles.
Yeah.
What I could afford at the time, but I wasn't also the time it was taking them to save up for their own vehicle was taking too long because they were sharing my car.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I got
So
you. Yeah.
when I bought myself a new vehicle, I didn't want them just constantly using it. So
Yeah.
I also helped them both get nicer vehicles that were dependable that I know like if
Right.
they on a whim decide they're going to go to Cedar Point or like my oldest just went on a tour up into Canada with his band
Yeah.
and he got everybody got into the van, everything, all the equipment. He had
Right.
no problems, went all around Canada, came back, no issues. I love
Yeah.
it. That makes me
Nice.
feel like an adult, or at least
Like,
I don't
oh,
know.
just so good. And as a
Yeah,
parent too. Yeah.
being able to help out people and
Yeah.
your friends and family, I guess
Yeah.
that can't, I think that makes you feel like an adult.
Yeah. So, I've had a goal on my goal board for probably like 2 years. Um, because when Josh and I were younger, we would just pay cash for stuff. So like our credit score was not as high, because credit's a game, right? Like it's
Yeah, it
literally a
is.
game.
It is. Like I
And
I still don't have, like, my wife and I, neither of us have ever had a credit card.
yeah,
Like we've never even had one together or separate. We've just
right.
neither of us have been fans of credit cards. I do feel if I can't afford to pay for it, then I don't need it.
Yeah,
If I can't
yeah.
save
Which
for
is
it to get
against
it,
the credit score game.
100% it is.
Yeah.
And then again, that we found that out coming time to buy a house when the only thing we've had on our credit history was a vehicle,
Oh,
because
burp burp. Yeah.
that's all
Yeah,
we
yeah,
had that
yeah.
qual,
Yeah.
which honestly gave us a decent credit score because we don't have a lot of, like, and nothing's in neglect.
Right. Yeah. So 2 years ago I put on my goal board, like I wanted a 850 credit score. I don't know. I just felt
Oh,
like if I put that on there, I made it, right?
what was your credit score when you realized this?
Uh I couldn't get it past like it was low 700s.
Okay. I just
Okay?
want to know where you start. Like, did you start at like
Oh, that
800?
that was probably 10 years ago. And then
Gotcha.
once I started my business, I had I worked with like a little finance company to do business things, but I didn't realize they did like a credit card thing. So, not realizing that, what they did is they shot out like 5 credit card applications all at once cuz I didn't have any, and they all approved me. So I just like immediately
So if
went
you
from,
apply for it and they approve you, you automatically get it. There's no, like, you can't
well, some
decline it.
will be like you get $100 limit, some are 2,500, some are
Okay.
23,000, some are, you know what I mean? Like um but they also have like prepaid options, so like if you've never had a card before, you can do like a prepaid option to get that on your credit. And so then I realized, like, okay, so now I have all, so then I have to wait a long time and never do credit cards again, and then just use them a little bit at a time. So then I did like automated payments for our bills. Then I
Yep.
just paid the credit cards each month, right? And then um it's just all games. And then uh like 2 months ago I looked and it was 835, right? And I was
Nice.
like, holy hell. And I'm like, I'm so close to 850. And it's like the minute I saw my credit score, I was talking to Experian, right? I'm like, okay, girl, we gotta get that up to 850. I'm ready. And then um paid some things off like a week ago and had zero balances on the credit cards. And then it's like, because you have to have like a certain ratio, like your credit mix, how long do you have credit, all the things.
Yeah.
And I just do it based on my intuition, like, hey, you should get a loan and pay these things off, or you should um hold off on doing this, or if I just have questions. So then this week, all of a sudden I'm like, something was like, you should check your credit score. And that exact day, 850.
Oh,
Right. So I was so excited and I was like, oh, hell yeah, met that goal. I don't know. I just felt like adulting. Plus, it makes everything that much easier. Like, if you do want to go do something, like if you don't have credit and you need a car, you got to wait like 12 hours at the freaking dealership.
yeah.
But when we had higher credit scores, they're like, well, like I walked into the credit union like a month ago and was just saying, hey, I want to refinance the Jeep. He's like, oh, what's your credit score? I said, I don't know, high, low 8. He's like, oh, yeah, that shouldn't be any problem. And then, I have to prove it. And then they just approved me in like 15 minutes
Yeah.
and did it all online.
Yeah.
So that
I
was
know
pretty cool.
I know that when we bought our house, that, like, because my wife and I don't have credit cards, and we have the only thing we both had on our credit
Yeah.
on our credit score was a car purchase or two, and nothing in delinquent or anything.
Yeah.
And he was like, you guys just don't have very much credit. He's like, the credit you have is good. He's like, but it's not very much. We're like, yeah.
Right.
And we missed the next uh
Oh, yeah.
finance bracket for our house by 4 points. And
Oh,
so we got the house, obviously. And he's like, well, I'll tell you what. He's like, if you make 6 months to a year payments on time,
yeah.
he's like, if you each get a credit card, he's like, your score will go up so fast because
Yeah.
you have nothing outstanding on there. It's just not
Right.
built up.
Yeah.
And so he's like, come back, each of you guys get a credit card, use it responsibly. He's like, and then we'll be able to help you out.
Yeah.
So we waited a year that we lived in our house, made payments. Neither of us were getting a credit card. We both told each other, we're not doing that. Like, I'm sorry. I know I get how credit works, but like, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
And so that's really what pushed me to go get a new vehicle. So I'm like, well, we'll just take on another car payment, which we could afford. Because I went there, I was going to pay cash for my car
Yeah.
because I had it just from
Right.
being out of town working and
Yeah.
stuff. And then instead of doing that, I was there to sign, I was there to give the money. And I'm like, what would the rate be if I was to just finance this? And so they told me, and I go, how much is a payment a month? Super low. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm like, well, I'll just do that. So I did that and then took the money that I had saved for the to pay my car off and
Right.
bought both of my kids' cars
Yeah.
from the
Gotcha.
same dealership.
Oh, that's cool. They were like, oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
So then
Yeah.
went back to our guy a year later. Boom, he hit us up. Hey, you guys, it's been a year since we closed down the house. How's it working out? I'm like, good. Any chance we could refinance? He looked it up and just with the car loans and stuff, it was just like, yeah, it shot us way up
Yeah.
fast. And he's like,
Right.
oh, yeah, absolutely. So we ended up refinancing, dropped, I don't think it was a full point, but I think it was like, it was over 3/4 of a point,
Oh, okay. That's
which
good.
is, that's pretty
Yeah.
good for just 1 year,
Yeah.
you know?
That's
But
really good.
I would love to get a credit card and just use it responsibly. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying?
like I just use it for gas. Like I have one I use just for gas, or one for groceries, or one I get points. One we get airline points, so if we have to fly to Michigan, we can do it for free.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
See, yeah,
I mean, I'm not an expert by any means. I'm just sharing what my journey is,
right.
with the my credit experience. Because I was like, because I don't, because yeah,
Like I was telling the wife, we should get one credit card and just use it just for groceries. That's
yes,
it. That's all that
yeah.
gets purchased on this is stuff from a grocery store, not a
Well, even
Costco,
if you just
not
like a
Meyer.
Sam's Club card.
See, we go to Costco.
Oh, well, they have cards, and you get like a 2% or something cash back.
See, I would do something like that. And I
Yeah.
almost, and this is just me as Jeff, I almost was going to get a Home Depot one that could only be used at the Home Depot.
Oh, yeah.
Because that, and then honestly, that's just 100% to like build up credit.
Right.
Plus, if I need to do a home repair, I'm more likely to run to the depot, do it,
Right.
buy a tool, buy some material,
Yeah.
boom, knock it out,
Yeah.
pay it off, you know?
Well, so this week I was at the jewelry store, and there was a little old lady standing next to me, and she was telling the she was telling the lady that she really trusts her daughter, and her daughter can pick her jewelry up if she needs to. She's like, well, actually I just co-signed for a loan for her, so I hope she's trustworthy. And I was like, well, it's too late now. And she started laughing, and she touches my arm, and she's like, you know what, sweetie? She said, when I went to that dealership, they were like, ma'am, what's your credit score? And we'll put you on the account. And she's like, 830. And he's like, oh my God, that's the highest credit score I've ever seen. And she's like, can you believe I have a 830? And I said, well, that's great. That's amazing. And I said, I'll share with you. I said, I've had a goal for 2 years to have 850, and I just hit it this week. She's like, well, thank goodness you didn't go into that dealership, that Toyota dealership, because that would have ruined me having the highest credit score. Little mama, I was not trying to steal her thunder. I was sharing in her enthusiasm. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, she was so cute. She's like, okay, well, keep it up with your high credit score over there, girl. I said, yeah, you too, Toots. Yeah,
Can we pause 1 second?
yeah.
All right, I got it. It's M. Hello. Oh, did it? Nice. Quick. And then
Oh, I
just
didn't
as I
even
was
touch
getting
it.
out of
Just a few more stories for you, Jeffy. So,
what else you got?
there was a lady that called into this radio station, and she was saying how her daughter was being bullied, and so she went down to the school, and she like grabbed her jacket out of the dryer and just went to the meeting, right? And she's like, so when she gets in there, and she's like, you know, basically telling her like, get your shit together to the school, like tell help my daughter stop getting bullied. And then when she got home, she looked in the mirror, like as she walked by to take her jacket off, and she said her thong was stuck on the collar of her jacket. Can
Jesus.
you imagine? Like, how do you take that mom seriously? Like, ma'am, your underwear are stuck to your fluffy
I
collar of
know.
your
You don't
jacket.
even say anything. You just let her own that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you
She's like,
just
I
smile and
went in there
nod.
being sassy. And I
Oh
was like,
yeah.
oh my God. Oh, this is sad news. The creator of Rainbow Bright died.
Oh.
Gigi Santiago passed
Yeah,
away.
Gigi Santiago.
Yeah,
No doubt.
yep. Do you know her best friend is the creator of Strawberry Shortcake and Care Bears? So they like them two, between them two, they created almost all the cartoons for us in the 80s.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I just was thinking, you know what I was thinking of the other day? And I used to rent it on video a lot, but never see it on TV. But I would rent the video Super Ted. Do you
Oh,
remember Super Ted? I don't know
was it a
why, but
bear?
it seems like, yeah, he was a bear. He was a bear that would come to life to a kid and like he was a superhero.
Yeah.
But like it seemed like I rented those a lot of the
Yeah.
time that you rented Rainbow Bright.
Yeah.
Because I remember watching Rainbow Bright and then I get to watch Super Ted.
Right.
Man.
Dang. I
And
know I've
Care
been
Bears. I
watching
mean, those were actually legitimate good cartoons as
really
kids. Like
good with
those
really
were
good
really good.
messages. I actually started watching Rainbow Bright on YouTube like during the day, um like my break times and stuff at work, like just as a feel good little like man, little
It's funny
starlight.
because at work a lot, like if we start talking about TV and cartoons, I'll bring up cartoons that
Yeah.
like people my age I work with have no idea what I'm talking about. And
Yeah.
obviously anybody younger has no idea what I'm talking about.
Right.
Like Snorks, remember the
Yeah.
Snorks? Or
Yeah.
remember the Munchichis,
Yeah.
Shirt Tails. Remember
Right.
Shirt Tails?
Yeah.
Like those, or the even what I always thought was really good show. Well, the Littles, though that was a good show.
Yeah.
Remember the Littles?
Uh-huh.
Was the Adventures of Gummy Bears,
Oh, yeah.
where they would bounce all over the
Yeah.
place. Those were such good cartoons. And I'm not just saying that because like I just watched a lot of cartoons as a kid.
Yeah.
I those legitimately there's so many good
Right.
cartoons.
Well, just really good messages too, right? And
Yeah.
we didn't have computers and stuff, so that was all that we had to like get messages. Like that's where we got our information.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. That's super cool. Yeah,
It is
sad.
funny though because a lot of the guys that work out, like when they talk about cartoons, like I know a lot about what they're talking about because I have kids that are the same age as the
Oh
younger
yeah,
guys I work with.
yeah,
So when he's like, "Oh yeah, I used to watch the Last Airbender," also I go, "Dude, I love the Last Airbender." He's like,
yeah,
"Really?" I go, "I just watched the entire all 3 or 4 seasons, like just at the end of last year,
yeah.
and then I watched the live action ones." There's one on Netflix right now, live action Last Airbender.
Yeah,
So good.
so good. I did not
Ugh,
see it.
you
Yeah,
should. If you like the Last Airbender, give it a watch.
yeah.
It's
Hey,
good.
here's some random information. The word nun, N-U-N,
Yeah.
is just the letter N doing a cartwheel.
Mm,
Oh, that's funny.
I could see that. I could see that.
Stupid. So the last thing is, somebody sent me a package from the psychic comedian, the comedium, right? Remember I told you
Oh,
he
yep.
he was, and so he sent me a signed picture, which is really amazing because I've met him.
Do
Like
you
when he
think when he
came,
comes out and starts his show, do you think he's like, "Thanks everybody for coming. I know you're gonna love this."
yeah,
Like, do you think I know you're gonna laugh a lot? Like,
I
do you think
know
he
it.
just says
Look at he's
that?
got cool stickers,
Oh yeah.
like his little brain. Look at his little psychic brain. And then oh, it's just a little tea leaf reading sticker.
Nice.
And then his motto is pretty psychic. So he must have had to take off the comedium thing, um because he used to have that on there. But uh it also came with a t-shirt.
Nice. Pretty psychic.
Yeah, so somebody had that sent to me. So whoever that
Nice.
was, thanks a lot.
Oh, I like all that. Good for you.
I know.
Here's a question. Do you have anything that you just put stickers on?
Yeah, my water bottle. So like I have.
Oh, there you go.
See? Oh, that's
Yeah.
really funny.
I you just pointed to it. Just as soon as you pointed to it, I thought that's pretty psychic.
Oh my god. Yeah, we got that at his show. We met him. And then so like water bottles, like we put them on Josh's fridge downstairs.
Nice.
Tool like the toolbox outside.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have a toolbox in my garage. I put stickers on, and then my weld helmet. I put
Yeah.
a crap load of stickers on,
Oh,
and then I put them on the cover or on the outside of my laptop.
yeah.
And it sucks because when my last laptop broke, I don't have any way to use those stickers again, and they were
Oh
such good
no.
stickers.
Dang it. Hang on 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm
Yep.
2 seconds. Hang on. Okay. Ooh. So funny that you were talking about stickers because I just got you some today.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
what I was getting at is that my kids and I asked they put their stickers on like their guitars and music equipment.
yeah.
But when I was in Buffalo doing a job, they had us. We were just loading out the rest of this factory, so we took out all these lockers, and they just were going to throw them out. These lockers were like brand new, mint condition,
Dang.
high school lockers.
Yeah.
And so I grabbed one for each of the kids and myself, and
Yeah.
I'm like, now that's. And they were like, oh, what am I going to do with this locker? I go, honestly, put it in your room and put stickers on it. I go, and then when you guys move,
Right.
take the lockers with you.
Yeah.
I go, that way you have them put them in your garage when you get a
Right.
house and da da da. And they're like, that's a good idea. And every time I get back home, and
Yeah.
I for one, I pick them up stickers a lot on the road,
Oh yeah.
not from places, but like just cool stickers.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to get my kids one that say like, Houston, Texas, but
Right.
I'll get myself a Houston, Texas one for my locker.
Yeah. Here's some stickers I got you today.
Let's see. Hobby whore.
Hobby whore. Because you like hobbies.
I do. I have so many.
Okay, can you see this one?
Oh, intoxicants? More like intoxicants.
Look at his face.
He looks like a Beavis and Butthead character.
But he's all smushed.
He does
in.
look like Mike Judge drew that.
Yeah.
Oh, you darn tootin'.
You darn tootin'. They had some Mothman ones, but they were like kind of cheesy, so I didn't get
Yeah,
those ones.
I still like them. I usually pick up even the goofy Mothman.
Do ya?
Some Mothman's the one that's I guess Bigfoot as well. Those two cryptids are depicted as goofy a lot.
Yeah. They had a chupacabra painting at the one place I went to.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then I got this for our sister, which is like a little keychain.
Oh yeah, is that a pickle? Oh, that looks like the Price is Right symbol.
Yeah. So the Price is Right symbol, make that money, honey. Guess how much it was? $11.11.
Oh.
Yeah. Double bonus. Put that good energy in there. And it's like a little hotel key.
I see that. I like that.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. So those are some stickers. So I'm gonna send those to you. Did you ever get the other postcard I sent you?
You know, it showed up when I was just at home on a break. I was at home about 2 weeks ago. I was there for 4 or 5 days. And
Yeah.
in those 4 or 5 days, it showed up. It was the only thing that got delivered that day. I go out to the mailbox, boom, one postcard for ventriloquist camp.
Yeah.
So good.
God. So I got these prank postcards. There's 35 of them in this thing.
Nice.
Look at it. Thank you for the wedding gift. Tammy and Daniel, look at it. She's sniffing his ear. Like, why?
Not
And,
to
like,
mention, people get it. They're like, whose wedding did we go
I
to?
know, look at this guy's retirement party.
Doug Spitzel.
Doc Spitzer.
Oh.
Oh my God. And then, oh man. Whoa, what's happening here? Peterson's posthumous pet party.
Posthumous?
Oh,
Peterson's posthumous
with a
pet. Oh, it's for after the
celebrating
pet.
Patsy Cline. And there's like
That's the
real descriptions on the back.
and it's the third annual.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's too much. What this family's in a hot tub.
That's weird.
That is weird.
Hmm.
Oh, look at this one. This is Mita Lane. Look at her. Whoa. And then look at
chubby baby.
Lane Automotive, and then it's got oil change stickers on the back. Oh my God. Oh, too much. I don't know what happened. The sound just went low.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Nothing's changed over here.
I know. Okay. All right. Well, that's all that I had there, Jeffy.
All right.
Yeah. So, well, you'll be home next week, and then we can share more stories. So I think next week what we'll talk about past lives again, and I can share my experience from when I had the little past life experience.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah,
Perfect.
so that'd be good. Okay, well, we will see you again next week. And, oh, hey, Mercury's in Gatorade and the microwave right now.
Ugh, it always is.
God bless. Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
That's probably what's going on with our audio.
I know. What the hell? Weird.
Microwaves.
Yeah, that happens. Okay, we'll see you again next week.
All right. Good luck out here.
Okay.